This video provides an overview of how to prepare the physical section of the SWEPT Type 2 CE form. If you anticipate that there will be significant impacts to physical resources, the form will display a pop-up box and a red information box, notifying you that this project cannot proceed as a Type 2 CE. If there will not be significant impacts, proceed with filling out the form below. For each section, please check if the project will be enhancing each resource. In the highway traffic noise subsection, the description in blue describes the project type as defined in the PD&E manual. After a selection of the appropriate project type, you will see a purple standard statement pop up. Please also provide a summary of the analysis regarding potential noise impacts from the project in the text box provided. If noise impacts occur, summarize the noise abatement measures considered, and if those measures were determined reasonable and feasible. If it is determined to be not reasonable or feasible, please include a brief discussion of the reason. Be sure to include in reference to the Noise Study Report, or NSR, any relevant attachments and document links, such as the Noise Study Report and a noise map. For air quality, the required standard statement is provided. The standard statement can be modified to reflect if there is a change in level of service or delay in congestion on the project. There is also an option to indicate whether or not the screening model was performed. In the text box, provide a brief summary of air quality analysis results for the project and reference the air quality technical memorandum if applicable. The summary should include the type of impacts the project may have. Any other applicable documents can be linked as technical materials. Once a selection is made under contamination as to the impacts, if contamination isn't present, a standard statement will pop up in purple. If it is present, please provide a summary including the description of contaminated sites on or adjacent to the project, measures taken to avoid or minimize impacts, a summary of results from the contamination screening including any potential high and medium sites, and any sites which may require additional investigation. Be sure to link the contamination screening evaluation report, and if applicable, add the potential contamination site map. Add any other supporting documentation as technical materials. Under Railroads and Utilities, a selection is made to identify if utilities and railroads are present or not present. A summary is needed for both and should include a description of the need for possible relocation of the utility or revision to the railroad crossing. For railroads, the summary should also summarize any involvement with the railroad company and any issues identified during coordination. Be sure to attach the railroad coordination document and the utilities assessment package if utilities and railroads are present. Add any applicable supporting documentation as attachments or technical materials. Under the construction subheading, summarize the measures that will be taken to minimize potential construction impacts. This can be noise and vibration impacts related to construction, water quality protection measures related to erosion control, maintenance of traffic, continued access to business during construction, staging areas for construction, and disposal of construction materials. Technical materials should be linked at the end of this section and attached as needed. Add any relevant commitments for physical resources in this section. The next section is Engineering Analysis Support section. You will see a purple engineering standard statement, which will link to technical materials you will upload below. Be sure to upload the correct engineering report and name it appropriately, as it will show up in the standard statement above. Typically, this document will be the preliminary engineering report, but you are able to upload many engineering documents and analysis under this section as well. For details on a PER, please see Part 2, Chapter 3, the Engineering Analysis chapter of the PD&E Manual. If you are ready for the district to review this document, please check the box under Section Review.